Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Philanthropone, and I'm back with another brand new video here, this time to review the game Population 1, which is the latest and greatest VR Battle Royale game that is out there to date. And I have to admit, my expectations were pretty high going into this game, given it was made by the same people who made Smashbox, which was a huge success for a VR multiplayer game. And there was just a lot of hype in general leading up to the game's release, and I finally got around to trying it out pretty extensively. First of all, there are 3 comfort options you can choose from. They are high comfort, medium comfort, and full immersion. And all of the footage you're about to see is of me playing the game. It's my own personal recorded footage. So you start out doing the tutorial, and you got a lot to learn when you're in the tutorial. You have to learn how to fly, you have to learn how to climb, you have to learn how to pick up items, you have to learn how to res, you have to learn how to build, you have to learn how to even peel a banana. But thankfully it is all audio cues, and you don't have to read any walls of text. It just tells you exactly what to do, what you gotta press, where you gotta go. And I'm very pleased with the tutorial they did in this game. So I eventually got into my first game, and we can talk, I guess, about the mechanics a little bit. Flying is done by simply spreading your arms out, and it's one of the coolest things to do, actually, to see the whole map and be able to just glide and take it all in. And you also can build, kind of like Fortnite style, by pressing the trigger, but thankfully building in this game is immensely simplified when comparing it to a game like Fortnite. The gunplay itself feels pretty solid in my opinion. One of the best things about it, honestly, is reloading. Like, when you run out of ammo, your new magazine is like already there, ready for you to push in. You don't have to like reach into your bag, fumble with a magazine or a clip, drop it. It's just there, or like pull it off your chest like you do in Onward. It's just there, and you just pop it in and cock it back, and you're good to go. A little bit less immersive because you're not actually doing the action, but it's nice to have it simplified in a battle royale game like this. There's also a kind of laser reticle you get while you're shooting, while you're aiming. And I don't know, it's kind of hit or miss for me. It kind of makes the game feel a little bit too arcadey. But some people might like it, some people might not. I'd be curious to see if there's a way you can disable it in a match and try it, but I don't think there is. Swapping weapons and selecting items is very simple. You just press the A button, I believe it was, on my index controller, and it brings up a little wheel where you can select food to eat or a new gun. So about the map now. The map itself is decent, but it does feel very small. Also in terms of visuals, I have read a lot of reports of people saying that the game got super downgraded visuals for launch, and that the game looked far more impressive like 2 years ago. And one of the reasons, I guess, is because of Oculus Quest 2 and PSVR being able to do crossplay with PCVR. They all had to kind of be on an even playing field, so PCVR people got downgraded visuals. People are also now clamoring for a workshop to open for the game on Steam, so people can create their own maps. I think that would be pretty awesome. All things considered, though, the visuals are pretty decent in my opinion. I don't really have a whole lot of complaints about them, and thankfully the game feels very, very polished. And it's without a doubt the most polished VR Battle Royale game that I've played to date. Another unfortunate thing about the game is that there's no solo mode. You're forced to play in a squad, so prepare to make friends. The people I played with were pretty cool. We got second place twice in 2 different squads I was in. Also, finding a match took several attempts a couple of times, which was a little concerning considering how new the game is, and you'd think that there'd be tons and tons of people playing it. But then again, I play it at kind of an odd time, and maybe if I played in more of a kind of rush hour VR traffic, I would have gotten into games a lot quicker. And like pretty much all multiplayer VR games, player base is always a concern, but it looks like the devs did everything in their power to remedy that, to remedy a lack of players by doing crossplay with Oculus Quest and PSVR, so hopefully things work out there. Also, audio in the game I thought sounded a little bit dull at times. Specifically, I'm thinking about the footsteps of players nearby. I just thought it sounded a little inconsistent about how far or close they were. And lastly, microtransactions. We all know that this game apparently is going to have microtransactions eventually implemented in, but the game's progression system at the moment isn't all that bad. You have access to a lot of different cosmetics already right from the get-go for the $30 price tag. And that's pretty much my review. If I had to give the game one solid score out of 10, I would give it a 7. It's a good game. I think that's a fair score. It's not perfect. It fell a little bit short of my expectations, but it's still fun. And I think it'll be even more fun if I play with a group of friends that I actually know and not just some randos. But anyway, thank you so much as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you're new to my channel and are interested in VR or gaming in general, be sure to subscribe to my channel for all of my latest updates in the future. Thank you once again. Till next time.
One is coming around.
Peace.
Got no ammo, right?
No, me. Oh no.
He's trying to rest.